we are on to the multicolored cards in the new Spider-Man set. We're going to start off with some art cards, starting with the Grasping Tentacles art card, Venom, Deadly Devourer, Green Goblin, and Doc Ock. Of course, these being some of the main villains in the Spider-Man franchise, and looks like you can get these in the scene box right here. Then we have a token right here. It's a human citizen. Not sure who this is, if this is an actual citizen or if this is someone from the lore Spider-Man. Let me know down in the comments below. And while you're there, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We got some more art cards here with Sensational Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man, and Doc Ock Master Planner. And you can find this token right here. Right there. We got some more art cards. Green Goblin, then we have Craven, and then Silk Web Weaver. These are found in both the collector boosters and gift bundles. Looks like I have to refresh the page. Sorry about that. Sometimes it loads, sometimes it doesn't. My apologies. So then we have Spider-Man 2099, India, and then the Superior and the Amazing Spider-Man art cards. So just a lot of art cards right now. You have some more art cards. Even some more. There's a lot of art cards in this, isn't there? All right. First off, we have a red-white Arana, Heart of the Spider, who is a spider human hero. Whenever you attack, put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature. Whenever a modified creature you control deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. Then we have a bi-organic Carapace. It's a 4-cost white-blue artifact equipment. When this equipment enters, attach it to target creature you control. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card for each modified creature you control. And you can find these two cards here. Then we have Carnage, Crimson Chaos, black-red 4-cost legendary creature symbiote villain with Trample. Whenever Carnage enters, return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains this creature attacks each combat if able, and when this creature deals combat damage to a player, sacrifice it, and has Mayhem too. Then you have Cheering Crowd, creature human citizen. At the beginning of each player's first main phase, that player may put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. If they do, they add a colorless mana for each counter on it. Then you have Cosmic Spider-Man, 1 cost of everything. Spider Human Hero, Flying, First Strike, Trample, Lifelink, Haste. At the beginning of combat on your turn, other spiders you control gain Flying, First Strike, Trample, Lifelink, and Haste until end of turn. Then you have Doc Ock and Master Planner right there. It's a 7-cost. Other villains you control get +2/+2. Your maximum hand size is 8. At the beginning of your end step, if you have fewer than 8 cards in your hand, draw cards equal to the difference. You can get these cards here. Let me know if you guys are getting any of the Spider-Man set. It comes out this Friday, which I think is the day this video goes live. So let me know what your polls are and if you decided to go for this set and try to get anything. And if so, what cards are you going for? I'm going to probably get something. Of course, I'm going to go for the Soul Stone, which seems to be the chase card of the set. All right, now you have Gallant Citizen, Human Citizen. When this creature enters, draw a card. Green Goblin Revenant, 5-cost legendary creature, Goblin Human Villain, Flying Death Touch. Whenever he attacks, discard a card, then draw a card for each card you've discarded this turn. Then you have Jackal Genius Geneticist, 2-cost legendary creature, Human Scientist Villain, Trample. Whenever you cast a creature spell with mana value equal to Jackal's power, copy that spell except the copy isn't legendary. Then put a +1/+1 counter on Jackal. Then we have Craven, Proud Predator. That's a 3-cost red-green legendary creature, human warrior villain with vigilance, top of the food chain. Craven's power is equal to the greatest mana value among permanents you control. So that's fun. You can find these cards here. Looks like it's loading. Right here we have a different Craven. This one is a black-green legendary creature, human warrior villain with Trample. Whenever a creature an opponent controls with the greatest power among creatures that player controls dies, draw a card and put a +1/+1 counter on Craven the Hunter. Then we have Mary Jane, 2-cost legendary creature, human performer. Whenever a spider you control enters, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. Then you have Mr. Negative. It's a 7-cost legendary creature, human villain with vigilance, lifelink, dark force inversion. When Mr. Negative enters, you may exchange life totals with target opponent. If you lost life this way, draw that many cards. Which is a very fun card. Uh, Mob Lookout is a 2-cost creature, human rogue villain. When this creature enters, target creature you control connives. Find these cards here. Then we have Morbius, living vampire, 4-cost legendary creature, vampire scientist villain, flying vigilance lifelink. Exile this card from your graveyard. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of them in your library in your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Then we have Prowler, Clawed Thief, 3-cost legendary creature, human rogue villain with menace. Whenever another villain you control enters, Prowler connives. Then we have Bumpkin Bombardment. It's a red or black sorcery. It has an additional cost to cast the spell. Discard a card or pay 2. Pumpkin Bombardment deals 3 damage to target creature. Then you have Rhino, Barreling Brute. Looks like that is a 7-cost legendary creature, human villain. Vigilance, Trample, Haste. Whenever Rhino attacks, if you cast a spell this turn, uh, if you cast a spell with mana value 4 or greater this turn, draw a card. As you notice, there's a bunch of legendary creatures in the set, so it's definitely geared more towards commander format. Uh, Rhino's Rampage, 2-cost sorcery. Target creature you control gets +1/+0 until end of turn. It fights target creature and opponent controls. When excess damage is dealt to the creature and opponent controls this way, destroy up to 1 target non-creature artifact with mana value 3 or less. Then you have Scarlet Spider, Ben Riley, 3-cost Spider Human Hero with Web Slinging, Trample, Sensational Save. If Scarlet Spider was cast using Web Slinging, he enters with X +1/+1 counters on him, where X is the mana value of the return creature. Then you have Scarlet Spider Kane, and I have no idea who these people are. I know a little bit of Spider-Man, but not too much. Let me know who these guys are in the comments below. Curious to know. Looks like they are a Spider Human Hero with Menace. When Scarlet Spider enters, they may discard a card. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on him. Then you have Mayhem. Then you have Shriek, Troublemaker. It's a mutant villain. At the beginning of your main phase, you may discard a card. When you do, target creature you can't block this turn. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, Shriek deals 1 damage to that player. And find these over here. Then we have Silk Web Weaver, 4-cost Spider Human Hero. Web Slinging. Whenever you cast a creature spell, create a 1/1 green and white human citizen creature tokens. Then for 5, creatures you control get +2/+2 and gain vigilance until end of turn. Then you have Skyward Spider, 2-cost Spider Human Hero. With War 2, this creature has flying as long as it's modified. Then we have SPDR, piloted by Penny, 5-cost legendary artifact creature, Spider Hero, Vigilance. When it enters, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, and then whenever a modified creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Obviously, Penny right there being someone in Marvel Rivals, so I know a little bit about her. Spider-Man Manifestation. It's a 2. This is sick artwork, by the way. 2-cost creature, Spider Avatar with Reach. Add a red or a green. Whenever you cast a spell with mana value 4 or greater, untap this creature. Now, let me know down in the comments below. Is this the very first spider card that is a mana dork? I'm curious to know because I can't think of anything off the top of my head. So I'm curious to see if that's actually the very first mana dork for spiders. Then we have a Spider Girl, Legacy Hero, 2-cost legendary creature, Spider Human Hero. During your turn, Spider Girl has flying. When Spider Girl leaves the battlefield, create a 1/1 green and white human citizen creature token. Spider-Man 2099, a Spider Human Hero. From the future, you can't cast Spider-Man 2099 during your first, second, or third turns of the game. Double Strike Vigilance. At the beginning of your end step, if you played a land or cast a spell this turn from anywhere other than your hand, Spider-Man 2099 deals damage equal to his power to any target. Then you have Spider-Man India. It's a 5-cost legendary creature, Spider Human Hero with Web Slinging. And then Pavitir's Seva. Whenever you cast a creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. It gains flying until end of turn. Then we have Spider-Woman, Stunning Savior, 2-cost legendary creature, Spider Human Hero with flying and Venom Blast. Artifacts and creatures your opponent control enter tapped, which is fun. Can be definitely a card that can counter those artifact decks if you know your friends are playing it. Then we have The Spot Living Portal is a 5-cost legendary creature human scientist villain. When the Spot enters, exile up to one target non-land permanent and up to one target non-land permanent card from a graveyard. When the Spot dies, put him on the bottom of his owner's library. If you do, return the exiled cards to their owner's hands. Then you have Sun Spider Nimble Weber. It's a 4-cost legendary creature spider human hero. During your turn, Sun Spider has flying. When Sun Spider enters, search your library for an aura or equipment card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Then you have Superior Spider-Man, 4-cost legendary creature spider human hero with Mind Swap. You may have Superior Spider-Man enter as a copy of any creature card in a graveyard, except his name is Superior Spider-Man, and he's a 4/4 Spider Human Hero in addition to his other types. When you do exile that card, then we have Symbiote Spider-Man. Always love this is my favorite kind of outfit of Spider-Man. Looks really cool. Symbiote Spider Hero. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, look at that many cards from the top of your library, put one of them into your hand, and the rest into your graveyard. Then there's Find New Host for 3. Exile this card from your graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. It gains this card's other abilities to activate only as a sorcery, which is really fun because obviously with the symbiote being able to take control of hosts and its abilities, which is really cool kind of flavor. You can find these here. Now, just as an FYI, this link will be in the comments below, or the description, sorry. So please check that out. And just as an FYI, let's just say you want Sun Spider Nimble Weaver and you want to try to pull her. You can click these right here and it'll pop up Amazon right here and it'll tell you if it's in stock or not. This one is not in stock right now. Just keep that in mind. Perhaps they might have some in stock, so just check back from occasion. Then we have Ultimate Green Goblin. It's a 3-cost legendary creature goblin villain. At the beginning of your upkeep, discard a card, then create a treasure token with Mayhem 3. Then you have Vulture Scheming Scavenger, 6-cost legendary creature human artificer villain with flying. Whenever Vulture attacks, other villains you control gain flying until end of turn. Web Warriors, 5-cost creature spider hero. When this creature enters, put a +1/+1 counter on each other creature you control. I think that's Spider Pork right there. I love him. Wraith Vicious Vigilante, 3-cost legendary creature, human detective hero with Double Strike and Fear Gas. Wraith can't be blocked. Very simple yet a powerful effect, especially if you equip her with equipment. She'll definitely be an equipment commander. Let me know if you use her. If you do, what were your results? Were they really good? All right, so we have different artworks right here for some of the cards I just listed. I mean, this is the Penny one, Web Warriors. Where's Spider Pork? Where is Spider Pork? Can't see him. Oh no. He got benched. Anyways, Spider-Man 2099 and then Arana, Heart of the Spider. I don't recall her, but whenever you attack, put +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature. Whenever a modified creature you control deals combat damage to a player, as on the top card of your library, you may play that card this turn. You can find these cards here. Like I said, let me know what your chase cards are for the sets. Is there any artworks that you really, really like? Or are there any characters you really, really like and want to just add them to your collection? And then you have Scarlet Spider. I think we talked about them. Silk Web Weaver, really cool artworks. And then a different artwork for Spider-Man 2099 and Symbiote Spider-Man. You can find these cards here. Then we have a different artwork for Carnage right here. Looks really cool. I like the obviously the comic looking feel to it and just the text style. Then we have Dr. Octopus Master Planner, Mary Jane Watson, Spider Woman Student Savior. And let me know who your favorite Spider-Man characters are and why they are. I tend to like just the symbiote Spider-Man, so that's really cool. And then uh, what's his name? I like the Sandman guy. I really liked him. Don't know why. Just controlling sand reminds me of Gar from Naruto. Then we have Spot right here, and then some extended arts for the cards I said before. The Cosmic Spider-Man, like right there, looks really cool. But it looks like you can only get these in the collector boosters and the gift bundles. Same thing with these cards right here. This Ultimate Green Goblin looks really cool. Then we have the full art right here for the Grasping Tentacles, Deadly Devourer, which were the art cards I showed before. I don't think I talked about Sensational Spider-Man, legendary creature, Spider Human Hero. Whenever Sensational Spider-Man attacks, Tap target creature defending player controls and put a stun counter on it. Then you may remove up to 3 stun counters from among all permanents. Draw cards equal to the number of stun counters removed this way. Then you have Iron Spider, Civil Warrior, Golem, which is also known as Alibu, Ancient Witness. Other artifact creatures you control have haste. Whenever one or more artifact creatures you control attack, Iron Spider Man deals X damage to any target, and you scry X, where X is the number of tapped artifacts you control. Then you have Terminate, instant destroy target creature. It can't be regenerated. And it looks like that is it. Let me show you where you can get these 2 cards. As always, this link will be in the description, so feel free to click on like pre-release packs or the gift bundle, and you might be able to purchase it on Amazon or some other retailer. So that is every single one of the multicolored cards. There are 92 of them total, including the art cards and extended arts and whatnot. So let me know if there's any of these cards that you guys are looking for. Once again, feel free to put that down in the comments below. And while you're at it, don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support, and I hope you guys have a good one. Tutor out. Bye.